Hi Gemini, stay tuned Gemini and we'll see what's happening for you. Okay, we have the Ten of Cups, very, very nice. I feel as though some of you will be getting your happily ever after this month. Three of Swords, okay, it's a contrast here. Some of you will be getting your happily ever after, but some of you have to go through a heartbreak here too, perhaps. Okay, the Tower card. Four of Wands, okay. The Chariot. Four of Swords. Okay, so the Ten of Cups really is a beautiful card of happily ever after. It's about getting what it is that you want. It's about, wishing upon a star and receiving your whatever you've been trying to manifest, whatever you've been desiring to manifest. This could indicate that some of you might be getting a promotion. If this is work related, I feel like some of you might be getting a promotion, or there could be some sort of event or benefit that may be coming up this month. This could be a ceremony award. This could be after work drinks. Someone at work could be celebrating a birthday of some kind, and partners, family members, and children are invited or involved. It could be a gala or a benefit night. This could be coming up, or something could finally be completed. It could be a project. It could be finally landing that deal with that lucrative client or customer you've been chasing. But it really is putting a happy end spin to anything that's happening around you. So for some of you, there will be that happily ever after at work, and you'll finally gain that recognition. You'll get that acknowledgement. You'll attend that event. This could be reconciliation with your loved one as well. Maybe your hours will be cut back and you'll be able to spend more time at home, and as a result your spouse will be more happier that you're around. But this is beautiful to see. This is also you having a really positive outlook on things. I feel as though you're looking at the rainbow, you're acknowledging what's happening around you, Gemini. You feel very happy, you feel very blessed. Something's coming to a completion. Things are finally aligning to how you want them to be, how you've manifested them, how you visualize them to be. So this is nice. This is manifestations that are coming true. This could also mean for some of you opening up a family business or starting a creative pursuit that is funded or supported by family or close friends. Now, in a love situation, I feel as though some of you will definitely be getting married or meeting someone this month that you later will be married to. It could also be someone that has a marriage in their past, so maybe they've been divorced, separated, but there's definitely marriage around this person, or perhaps it could even be a fire sign that's wanting to get married to you. But I feel as though for some there could be an engagement or attending an engagement. If it's not yours, it might be someone else's. If it's not your wedding, it could be someone else's that you might be invited to. But this is abundance, happiness, bliss, and joy. And if it's in a love situation, I feel for some of you, you might be meeting someone who really is very stable, wants that happily ever after, wants the family home, wants the white picket fence, wants the children, wants the yard, wants, everything that comes with this, happy family life. And I think you'd be very happy with this person. I feel they could have a lot of optimism around them too. The Ten of Cups is someone that is very optimistic, and someone that is going to find that may feel that they will find this beautiful happily ever after with you. So that's beautiful to see. Now, next card over, we do have the Three of Swords. So for some of you, you could have been in a third-party situation. Perhaps you might have experienced deceit in the recent past. Maybe someone, deceived you, or perhaps you deceived them, or were caught in a lover's triangle. It may not even be that. It may even just be you've got a lot of choices here around you and you're not sure which one to take. I also feel for others in a relationship, this could be that you might undergo a separation and then come back together and get married with this person if there's someone significant around you here. For others, I feel as though there's more life experience that needs to happen in your love, in your relationships before you reach this level. For others, it could indicate a minor separation, conflict, altercations with a loved one. For others, it could be that someone might come in from your past and you may be conflicted with choice here. Maybe this is someone you've had a turbulent past with, you've had a one-night stand with perhaps. This person comes back and maybe makes you look at things a little bit differently here with the Three of Swords. It's about feeling conflicted, and if it's definitely regarding love, which most of the time the Three of Swords is, it's either you're going to have choices here presented for you, or maybe someone, something that happened around this month or something that will happen around this month will hurt you. You might hear of an ex-partner that is getting married, that has finally found their happily ever after. You might hear of something like this, or maybe you've met someone that you thought something could be from it, and it just didn't turn out the way you wanted to. And, you know, you just feel hurt, you feel pained, you feel confused, you feel despaired. But, you know, I want to say to you, don't be too hurt by this, because I definitely see that this is, you know, this is possible here for you. Your happily after is coming. Happily ever after is coming, and perhaps it's not with this person, perhaps it's with someone else that you just, you know, the universe is orchestrating for you behind the scenes. If this is at work, there could be a work romance or interest, you know, a love interest at work. You know, there is a possibility that this person might propose an affair to you, or there could be some innocent flirting here, or there could be gossip around the two of you. So just tread lightly if this is the case, because the Tower card can, you know, things can come crashing down very, very quickly here with the Tower card. This could be definitely a shake-up. This could be a shake-up in love at work. But if I'm relating the Three of Swords to work, then I feel as though this could also be conflict at work. Whether or not it has anything to do with the gossip, it might not even be a love interest. That's not going to apply for all of you. But the Three of Swords really is, it's paths crossing and being conflicted. You know, this could even be in a work friendship. You might find that there could be a shake-up regarding a person. There could be choices. There could be jealousy or gossip here. So just be mindful with what's around you. Try not to partake in any of that, because I feel it will be around you this month. And I feel it's time, you know, you withdraw from some of that negativity or competition or whatever it is that's happening around you and you don't want to partake in, because there could be a little bit of drama happening in the month. A very whirlwind month for you. Could be very, very up and down. Now the Tower card could be in relationships. As I said, some of you might be separating and then you come back together. For some of you, you might get a surprise engagement. You know, something could happen around the family home, something with a family member. The Tower is all about a shake-up, things coming crashing down really, really quickly. It could also have something to do with a fire sign or a Cancer, if you're dealing with one of these signs, so Aries, Sagittarius, Leo, or Cancer. Could even be a fellow air sign that you might be dealing with, but regardless, I feel like there's either a shake-up around this person. It could be loss. The Four of Swords, there is a tomb effigy here. There could be loss around someone, whether it's a death. There could be loss of a relationship. This could happen very, very suddenly. There could also be surprise engagements and weddings you might be invited to, or it even could be you might be proposed to really suddenly. But I feel it's more to do with something in a relationship. It could be someone you're married to or engaged to. You know, there could be a bit of deceit. There could even be, you know, a minor fight, taking time away from each other, maybe a job that's taking you away, or maybe someone that's coming into your life or their life that's going to be around and perhaps cause a bit of upheaval and drama. Not all of you, but some of you. Now you do have the Four of Wands. This is the traditional marriage card. Beautiful. This is celebration, glory, recognition. If this is at work, this is definitely an event that's coming up. A gala night, an opening, an event of some kind, a benefit. This celebration is definitely popping up. It could be an anniversary. It could be a wedding, an engagement, a ceremony, a renewal of vows even. It could be your wedding. It could be someone around you. Or it could be someone that you're meeting right now, or that you're with, that you're actually going to end up married to. So there's someone that's really, you know, real marriage material that's around you right now, and you're probably considering that you could see yourself with them, and, you know, questioning yourself, like, is this the happily ever after I was hoping for? But, you know, it would make sense if this person is around you now and then you sort of undergo some sort of drama or upheaval. Then it's sort of, you know, it's a sign from the universe that this person is probably the one you might end up with if you're currently undergoing this. But not all of you will experience this. As I said, it could be a proposal, it could be marriage, it could be celebration, an anniversary, it could even be a date. There could be a blind date. I see you presented with a lot of options here. You might sleep with this person, or you maybe already have, and then you meet up with them again. This is also possible here with the Four of Wands. But this is celebration. This is glory. This is someone that's looking at you as marriage material, and maybe it's you that has too many options and not wanting to settle down here with the Tower card and the Three of Swords. And maybe you're not ready for that, Gemini, and that's okay. We all take our time. There's no rush. There's no norm. You know, it's not the norm to get settled at this age or that age. It's really just where you are in life, life experience, life choices in your relationships, in love, etc. So don't feel rushed or pressured, but there's definitely either talks of marriage with a current partner, or perhaps you're attending an event of some kind, attending a wedding. And this could be even where you meet this person. So if you've been invited to any engagements or weddings, I would highly suggest you attend. There could be someone you might meet that's someone that's really serious and long term. For others, I feel like you might be meeting someone that's very fleeting, or someone you had hoped to get married with and have your happily ever after with, maybe didn't turn out as you'd like to. But that's just for now. That doesn't mean it can't happen in the future. And maybe there's a delay or a setback here, and it's all meant to be. It's all sort of divinely orchestrated. So I feel like you need to trust whatever is happening around you right now. Now, moving on, we have the Chariot. Chariot is success, drive, motivation, movement, ambition. So you're definitely accelerating in one area of your life. And if it's not marriage and love and relationships, then it's definitely career. The Chariot is someone who's very, very well balanced, someone who has a lot of duality, someone who has, is the driver of their own success. Maybe this is a creative pursuit. Some of you could be celebrating the opening of your own store, your own online business. This is you really taking the reins, taking things into your own hands, being the driver of your success, your goals. This is also movement and action. So again, I feel as though this is regarding work. You will be recognized for something. Someone's going to say something, could be superior. Someone's going to want to throw a party for you. This could be a promotion for some of you. Definitely could see it here. And because of this promotion, it might cause a bit of, internal strife in your relationships, because you'll be spending time working, and, maybe your relationship will not become a priority anymore, and it will sort of fall to the background, and then your partner might say something, and that's where you get sort of this tower moment in the relationship. So this is possible. So if it's not one, it's the other. If you're not accelerating in one area, you're going to be in the other area. So it's either work or relationships this month. This is what, the cards are telling us. But I like this. I feel like if this is in a relationship, a lot of people are noticing you. A lot of people are admiring you, your talents, the way you carry yourself. I feel like people are going to be placing you in a pedestal. When I see the Chariot, I think of someone who, it could even be you. You might be placing this person on a pedestal. It could be a Cancer. Could be a Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer that might be coming into your life, and you just see that they're really well balanced and they're in a high profile position. They could even be famous. They could be very, very, very well respected, very revered in their field, whether they're academic, whether they're in, whatever industry they're in. The Chariot is definite someone that's in a high and powerful position. But I have a feeling it's more you than this other person. I could be wrong. Moving on, you do have the Four of Swords. Four of Swords is rest, retreat, withdrawal. This could be visiting museums. This could be visiting churches. You could be celebrating a wedding. You could be going to a church this month if you don't normally go to a church. You do have a tomb effigy here. This could be a grave or a tomb site you're visiting. But this is also about taking time away, taking time off. So some of you could be going on a honeymoon. This is, your happily ever after. Some of you might be retreating or withdrawing from a relationship to spend more time at work. Some of you, it's the opposite. You're taking time off work to go on a honeymoon or spend an anniversary or go on a holiday with a loved one. So that's very possible for you. I feel for others, you're really thinking about your happily ever after, and some of you will be just partaking in very fleeting romances, feeling perhaps a little bit lonely or unfulfilled, or just undergoing and partaking in these very short-term romances and flings, and really just concentrating on your career. But there will be something that will overwhelm you this month, and it could be in your relationships, as I said, but because it could be in your work as well. You do have a Tower card, and as I said, it's important that you retreat, you take time off. If it's gossip, don't partake in it. If it's office gossip or workplace gossip, or if it's things, conflict within the relationship, some of you will be taking a break. And I don't think it doesn't appear to be long term. It could come quite suddenly. It could come quite abruptly, but I think it would be the best for the relationship. And you could even come back together, rejoin back together, and, talk about marriage and come back and live this happily family, home, so to speak. This could also be a vacation or a trip. So it would make sense if you're celebrating an anniversary, a honeymoon, a holiday together with a loved one, exploring some sites, different cities, towns, villages around you. This is also very possible. But it's definitely, I feel like you're shining in either one or the other this month, Gemini.